Hi, in this video, I want to talk about the power of the imaginary unit. So I want to show you when the imaginary unit I is raised to different power, what is the result. So we already know 2, because when I raised to the power of 1, the result is it itself, so it's I. And when I raised to the power of 2, it's -1. Now let's see what happens if I raised to the power of 3. So according to the definition of exponent, this is I times I, which is I squared times I. Since I squared is -1, so this is -1 times I. So the result is -I. Okay, and next, I to the power of 4. So this is I multiply itself for 4 times, which we can write as I squared times I squared, which is a -1 times -1, so that's +1. Now let's look at the next. I to the power of 5. So we can split this into I to the power of 4 times I, using the property of exponent. And since we know I to the power of 4 is 1, so this is 1 times I, which equals I. And for I to the power of 6, if we do the same thing, we split this into I to the power of 5 times I. And since I to the power of 5 is I, this is I times I, which equals -1. So, so far, I think you may already see these results. So when I is raised to different power, the result are always among the 4 things. And the 4 things are I, -1, -I, and 1. So when I raised to the power of 1, the result is I. When I raised to the power of 2, the result is -1. When I raised to the power of 3, the result is -I. When I raised to the power of 4, the result is 1. And when I raised to the power of 5, it goes back. The result is I. And when I raised to the power of 6, it is -1. So if we follow this pattern, when I raised to the power of 7, the result is -I. And when I raised to the power of 8, the result is 1. So 9, 10, 11, and 12. So therefore, let's see, if we want to find what does I raised to the power of 17 equal, so we can use this chart. So now right now we have 12, so we count 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So when I raised to the power of 17, the result is I. Now, did you get this method? Now, let me ask you, what does I raised to the power of 296 equal? Can you find the answer?